now one of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pirates. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now a shot of the Cardinals' starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Garrett Cole gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he had a real nice season last year. Had over 200 strikeouts on the season. He's got some of the better swing and miss stuff in all the league.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Gregory Polanco has three traits that make him an incredible outfielder. He's got that frightening speed, fearless approach, and he's got an absolute cannon for an arm. That range of skills that he puts on display, breathtaking. He should be a factor in any game he's playing in.
Number 15.
Randall Grichuk is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 106.
Cole's ready. Here it is on 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Colton Wong is on deck. And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to two strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy.
He works backwards here and winds up getting him with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Colton Wong will stand in, as he'll take a look at ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third baseman number 13.
Matt Carpenter gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
On the ground to the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Matt Holliday is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Johnny Peralta steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And, you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first, so this is a big opportunity right now.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
2-1. Here it is. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Marte going back at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Batting sixth.
Here's Matt Adams now,
Matt Adams.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at PNC Park. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they have lots of power, but also lots of speed in that lineup as well. So you need to stay out of the double play situations and work counts.
Adam Wainwright is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA under 2. Absolutely dominating almost every time out. Can't wait to watch that dominance here in this one.
Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder Starling Marte.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, and this is just a cut fastball that he's trying to go backdoor with, but he didn't do what he wanted to do with the pitch. It's right out over the heart of the plate, and that's almost like batting practice to a major league hitter. He's not going to miss that one too often. And sure enough, he drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive, and will do it again on 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Andrew McCutchen will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, that's an important job there, cashing in a run here in the bottom of the first. May not seem like a whole lot, but down 3-0 already. You want to make sure you get to work as quick as you can cutting into that lead. So that's a nice job of driving in their first run.
Stepping in now, Jung-Ho Kang. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco.
As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Plenty of room out there for Holiday, and he's got it for out number 2. John Jaso gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Josh Harrison stands in, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn in for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now 5-3.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Holiday going back, gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now 6-3.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this one inning.
In now, Garrett Cole. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
Line drive to left. Holiday is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Bucks out in front, 6-3. Off the inning, Stephen Piscotty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Stephen Piscotty.
Cole gets the sign. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. I think that man right there just got a new lease on life after that last half inning.
Yeah, can you believe it? He's working with the lead. He might not have been expecting that.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 4.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
No strikes.
too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Standing in now, Adam Wainwright. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still doubled. Starling Marte will stand in for the second time now as he'll again get the opportunity to lead off an inning.
Yeah, 9 men came to bat in that first inning, so now they get a chance to reset and start over here in the second.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Holiday is under it. 1 down. Gregory Polanco stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Grichuk giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. This is hit well out toward deep left field. Looking up is Holiday. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, as it is now 7-3.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Stepping in now, Jung-Ho Kang. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piscotty over to his right. And that's the third out. Pirates get a run on the McCutchen home run. We've played 2. It's the Pirates 7 and the Cardinals 3. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast. Rendell Grichuk will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Got him.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Cole into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Colton Wong is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Tapped out in front of home. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
And you'd think that a play like this and a swing like this should almost always result in an out. But here, he's just a little slow reacting behind the plate, and that is a speedy guy getting down the line. So the throw winds up just too late to get him out at first.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2. Matt Holliday digs in now, hoping he gets to see some pitches here after being intentionally walked in his first appearance.
Well, I'm sure he'd probably rather hit, but guess what? There's no easier way to improve that on-base percentage.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Francisco Cervelli digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Holliday looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left as they open it up to 8-3.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Lance Lynn is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while.
Now batting.
Here's John Jaso now, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Goodness, this is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Josh Harrison stands in. Oh, and here's one hit high and deep to left field, and they're going to wind up with back-to-back shots here as this ball is long gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Everybody's getting into the act in this inning. 3 batters, 3 home runs. But they put the water down there.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Piscotty is there, 1 away. Garrett Cole stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Hit hard to short. Peralta's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 6, left fielder
Starling Marte will dig in, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Holiday looks up. Gone! It's a solo shot for Starling Marte, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
25. Gregory.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Oh, and what's got to be running through that pitcher's mind right now? He already served up back-to-back home runs. You know he's feeling lousy. Then he throws one pitch to the third guy, and it gets hammered. I tell you, they're just jumping all over him right now.
Into the box, Jung-Ho Gong.
Jung-Ho.
Swing and another one deep out to center field. Grichuk racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 3 innings complete. Pittsburgh leads this one 13-3. Johnny Peralta is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty, 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Ball 2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Cole has his target, 2-2 on its way. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it, and you can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much, much better than earlier in the ballgame and getting much better results as well.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
In now, Stephen Piscotty. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on opening day after this. Francisco Cervelli is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Francisco Cervelli.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Holiday's after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home 4th.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
Here's John Jaso now as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The run scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the game. EK, you can't even count that high. And I think defensively, you got to be saying right now, what do we got to do to get these guys out?
Josh Harrison stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
In the air out to left. Holiday on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Garrett Cole will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is there, 2 down.
Now batting number 6. Left fielder
Starling Marte ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
It's sharply toward 3rd. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory.
Well, I hope this guy's not on your fantasy team, because look at those numbers. He's been dreadful.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Grichuk ranging back, still going back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Hard liner toward short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More opening day. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last four batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Brian Pena will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Brian Pena.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Full count now, 3-2.
So many times pitchers will get ahead, and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2. Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And as you can see, they are way behind. Tyler Lyons is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Jung Ho Gong strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as the right-hander's up and warming. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. And Peralta's throw is in time for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Line toward the alley and left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
So standing in, John Jaso, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Josh Harrison will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here comes the first pitch. But right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop,
Jordy Mercer gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Colton Wong makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
third baseman, number 13.
Well, in case you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of these so far. 11 for him in the contest all told, as he just continues to mow down the opposing lineup here late into the ballgame. Here's Matt Carpenter. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Squared that one up just a little late. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
We keep talking about it. Be careful of signs of tiring, but that's 3 straight strikeouts for him. He's getting even more unhittable as this one goes along.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As he's first pitch swinging and pops this one up over toward the right side of the infield. And Jason will be under it to put it away, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, and they remain well behind. Garrett Cole comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's got that big lead and a chance to get deeper into this ball game, but he needs to make sure he stays focused, because sometimes that competitive edge can dwindle on you a little bit when you think you're just cruising.
Grichuk is there, and these fans won't like that, as it's a one-pitch out to begin the home half of the sixth. Starling Marte will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Grichuk racing back at the track. The wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Gregory Polanco will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First offering on its way. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Grichuk going back on it to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third, and he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon.
The center fielder, number 22.
Well, he certainly is not proving to be a singles hitter up there. That's his third extra base hit of the ballgame. And this one, a triple. He's been a real thorn in their side all throughout.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
You know, it still takes a little getting used to seeing it.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His third home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Jung-Ho Gong will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Oh, he's absolutely wearing it out there at this point. I mean, here's back-to-back home runs on top of what he's given up already. Come on, enough's enough.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Piscotty is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. First baseman.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, John Jaso. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, we've definitely seen a lot of offense in this game, but the bulk of it's come right here from this guy. I mean, man, I don't even know where to tell you to pitch this guy. He's hitting everything in sight.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they finally step aside here after clubbing the opposing pitching for 4 home runs en route to 5 total scores. 7th inning coming up. Pirates on top. Back here in Pittsburgh. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Johnny Peralta strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. High and deep to right center field. McCutchen going back, still ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Matt.
Settling in now, Matt Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Taken in by Mercer. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And as you can see, they are way behind. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jonathan Broxton will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 30, Jonathan Broxton. Now playing right field and batting in the ninth spot.
Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Pinch hitter? Who needs a pinch hitter? Hey, there's nothing to this.
Starling Marte steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Oh, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Broxton sets. Here comes the first pitch. This is skied out to deep center field. Grichuk ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Andrew McCutchen digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Jung Ho Gong stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Rips this one to first. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Francisco Cervelli is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Line to the right side. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Yadier Molina comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is under it. 1 away. Tommy Pham will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Seth Maness will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. So coming to the plate, John Jaso, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. Pham on the move. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right. His 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in one game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Josh Harrison stands in. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a good job here to plate their 2nd run of the inning. Just a simple ground ball was all he needed, and he got the job done, playing some good small ball.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, he's got the lead on the mound, and he's shaping up to be the winning pitcher. Now he's got a pair of base hits to go along with it. Wow, have a game, why don't you?
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the 2nd time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Here's Gregory Polanco. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, 1 pitch later, you're watching another guy take a trot around the bases. Well, that just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, third baseman.
Jung Ho Kang stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, this might be the longest home run the 3 of us will see hit all year. I mean, take a look at where this ball is going to land. That's out around the 470 mark. Now, keep in mind, normally if you hit a ball 370, you'll hit a home run. That's 100 feet beyond that.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Grichuk retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Colton Wong gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away.
Third baseman number 13.
Matt Carpenter ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
After it is McCutchen. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Matt Holliday will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And guys, the Pirates were paced this afternoon by the efforts of this man, John Jaso. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no way you could look past this guy. Really a game he'll remember for a long time. 4 home runs. No other way to break it down except to say that was an awesome performance.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 34-3. So long from Pittsburgh.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.